Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Your one stop for learning all those mathematics short tricks which are required to excel in mathematics, to develop a very positive attitude towards this amazing subject, and to develop 10 times faster speed of calculations. So when I say 10 times faster, there are tips and tricks through which you can actually calculate mentally, and that too very accurately, and saving lot of time in quantitative aptitude exams. In this video, I am going to take up a method which is very rarely used by students for squaring numbers which are near a base number like 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. So watch the complete video. I'm going to be as descriptive as I can get, and you will understand the logic behind the use of this method and then apply it on various problems to find the squares of these numbers. So friends, this video is an exclusive trick for squaring numbers which are very near to a base number. So let's understand the logic behind the trick, that is the concept used in the trick, and then we are going to apply it. Once you understand the concept, you understand the trick, right? So suppose I am trying to square a number x, right? And this number x is very close to a base number. So either this number will have a deficit, that means the number will be less than the base, or it will have an excess, it will be little more than the base. Like if the number is 89, it will have a deficit of 11, right? And if the number is 108, then it will have an excess of 8. So this deficit or excess is denoted by the alphabet y, and I am going to use this y now with x square. I want to find the square of the number x, so what am I going to do? I am going to subtract the square of deficit from the square of the number, and because I am subtracting the square of deficit, I have to do the complementary operation also. That means I have to add the square of deficit as well, so that they get cancelled and I have x square as the result. So how am I going to get the value of x square? This part, x square minus y square, we know the identity a square minus b square, which is a plus b and a minus b, right? And then plus y square. So the square of the deficit or the square of the excess in either case will be added to the product of x plus y and x minus y. Now this is the logic. So this is what I am going to do for all the numbers which I am going to take up in this particular video, right? So let's get on with some examples and let's try to understand how x square equal to x plus y times x minus y plus y square will help us in finding the numbers of, the squares of all these numbers which are very close to a base number. And before that, let me just tell you about the short tricks ebook which we have launched for quantitative aptitude. The ebook has 24 different chapters which are most frequently asked in all the competitive exams, and even if you are a school student aspiring to prepare for those competitive exams and olympiads which are conducted at school level, the ebook is for you. There are over 300 short tricks in the ebook, and this will help you calculate 10x faster. What more, you are getting the reasoning course also along with the ebook of short tricks. So if you want a combo of the quantitative aptitude and the reasoning comes with videos also, right? So you can send me a message on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number. You can jot down 9896 369 963, right? So send me a message now to get this amazing combo, and this will be an exclusive collection of short tricks specially important for various competitive exams. Like, see, so many competitive exams are mentioned here. So whether you are a school student or a college student or somebody preparing for a placement exam, this combo will help you a great deal in your preparation. So friends, let's see the application of the squaring trick which I just now told you. The first number which I am going to take up is 94. So if I have to do 94 square, I will first see that 94 actually is less than 100, right? So there is a deficit. So I am writing all the steps here, although that is not required, but just to illustrate the method, I am writing everything. Deficit is 6 because 100 minus 94 is actually 6. So what am I going to do now? See, 94 plus 6 is 100. So I have to first think about 94 minus 6, which is 88. What do I do with this? This is my x minus y. X plus y is 100, and so when I multiply them, I will get 88 followed by 2 zeros. And then the deficit square, 6 square is 36. So I will just add 36 to this to get the square of 94. And now you can pick up the calculators and check. 94 square will indeed be 8836. Little complicated, right? Let's simplify it using 2 more examples. Then I'll show you some examples which are numbers near 1000 also. And then you can generalize it for solving the squares of numbers near 10,000, 100,000 and so on. Right. Let's see another one. Now I'm going to go a little bit away from 100. So how about taking 88 square? Again, there is a deficit, right? And the deficit here is 100 minus 88, that is 12. Now if you add them, you get 100. So just subtract them. 88 minus 12 is going to give you 76. And 76 is to be multiplied by 100, that means suffix, 2 zeros are to be suffixed. And then the deficit square 144 is to be added to this to get 7744 as the square of 88. Now the trick works amazingly well for numbers which are above 100. So you will see 107 square. Now there is excess. And how much is the excess? Excess is this 7, right? Now if you subtract them, 107 minus 7 will give you 100. So I will add them first. 107 plus 7 gives me 114. And what do I have to do with this? Suffix 2 zeros. And then what is the excess? 7. 7 square gives you 49, which is to be added to 11400 to get you the final answer for the square of 107, that is 11449. Friends, you will never go wrong, and all these steps are not going to matter. You just have to write this step directly. Addition of 49 is an elementary step. So this can be done in 5 seconds with little bit of practice. Let's see some numbers near to 1000. Now let's take a number which is very close to 1000 but it has a deficit. Suppose we take 989 square. Now 989 square has a deficit of how much? 1000 minus 989 is 11. So when you add them, you get 1000. So you will subtract them first. 989 minus 11 gives you 978. And 978 will be suffixed by, because this is close to 1000. So I will be suffixing 3 zeros now. And what is the square of the deficit? It is 121. And so your answer for the question 978121, which is the square of 989. Now you can check using this either the traditional method or the calculator. You will find that the answer is absolutely correct. Now let's take a number which is like more than 1000. How about taking 10 1017 square. Now here I can see that there is an excess, and excess is this 17. If you subtract them, you get 1000. So you will have to add them. 1017 plus 17 gives you 1034. Now what do you do with this? You have to suffix 3 zeros, and then what is the square of 17? 289, and just add them. 982431. So the square of 1017 happens to be the exact number which we have obtained here, 1034289. Should I give you some DIY questions? Can you try these questions, and then you can let me know in the comments whether you are getting a correct answer for them or not. You can do 93 square, you can do 114 square, you can do 979 square, and you can do 1022 square. Let me know in the comments whether you could solve all these squares within 5 seconds to 7 seconds time or not. And I am sure if you follow the method which I have given here, you are going to crack all these questions very comfortably. So friends, if you like this video, do share it with all your friends who are struggling in basic mathematics. I am sure this video will help them develop a positive attitude towards calculations, and surely this will help you in all the quantitative aptitude exams. So I'll wait for your comments. Surely for the 4 questions which I have given you as DIY. Thanks for watching this video, and all the best.